Let's get salty!
Everyone, Zeddy here again today with a brand new The Lost City of Agoro card review. And we got some neutral cards, and yeah, it's that type of a batch of cards. A bunch of neutral garbage where you might find a card you want to put in your deck, just maybe, but overall, it'll probably be a draft pick in arena that you don't feel amazing about. But there is one really interesting card in here that can help basically catch you up with a ramp deck. You can basically punish ramp. It's a ramp tech card, and that's pretty cool. So we'll talk about all these cards. You want to win these cards, although I imagine a lot of them you're going to get regardless because they're like commons and rares. We have a giveaway going on for 2 regular pre-orders, 2 mega bundles out of my pocket. To enter that giveaway, like and comment in the video. Link down description below, the one with that thumbnail over there. Be subscribed to the channel. Every 1,000 subs we get until all the cards are revealed, I will add another mega bundle. So hit that sub button, make me go baroque, and there's no limit on that. We get to 1 billion subscribers. We surpass Mr. Beast. Well, I'm gonna have to take out a lot of loans, but I will get you those mega bundles. Anyways, let's take a look at these very amazing cards, starting off with one of the best cards ever made, the Undercover Cultist, a 3-mana 2/3 tribeless minion. It has Taunt and Reborn, has +3 attack while damaged. So yeah, not great. You play a 3-mana 2/3, doesn't feel amazing. It dies though, gets reborn, it comes back as a 2/1, which counts as damaged, and it'll be a 5/1, like a Magma Rager with Taunt. That's power creep. That's insane. But yeah, this card, and I was gonna say, these are like really kind of arena cards, but if you've been playing the Underground Arena or any of the arenas right now, no, the cards there are insane. Everyone has broken decks. I don't know what to feel about it. We'll talk about the arena over the weekend after we review a bunch of cards throughout the week. I got some feelings on it, been playing it a lot, but yeah, this is a card I'm probably gonna have to take there every once in a while. But other than that, I mean, it's 2 bodies of Taunt that can save you in a pinch, maybe, but that's more of like, I discovered this, I evolved into it, something like that. I doubt you're ever hard running this in standard or wild, even though it's got the whole enraged mechanic they took that enraged keyword away a long time ago. I don't think it's ever coming back. Just like new boards in Hearthstone. I want a new board. I know they're like gonna tweak these ones, but anyways, I'm going off on a bunch of tangents. It's a 1 out of 5 in standard, a 1 out of 5 in wild, and it won't even feel that great to pick in the arena either. Next, we have a really crazy kind of cool card here. Probably unplayable, I will say, but we have the Relic Miner, a 3-mana 3/3 minion. Again, another tribeless minion here. Battle cry, you destroy the top card of your deck. You discover a card of the same rarity. So I was gonna top deck a legendary, I destroyed it. Now I can pick whatever legendary I'm offered. So a neutral or a class 1, my class, right? So that's something, I guess. It's weird. I do see some utilization. Okay, I was thinking about this one, and I thought about, well, whenever I play Imbue Druid, Hamul is such a terrible draw. What if I blow him up with the Relic Miner and discover a good legendary? Or like a Baku in Wild. Isn't that great? So maybe there, I don't know, but it's not even like a burgle card because you're gonna get it from your class. It's a weird one. I doubt it sees play, but in arena, you might be able to make some use out of it because you can make that card you're gonna top deck something maybe a bit better for the situation. I guess there's always that. But overall, yeah, it's a 1 in standard, a 1 in wild. But imagine it blew up the opponent's top deck. Then there'd be a lot of Reddit threads, and this card would also be a lot better, but way more toxic. So I'm glad they restrained themselves on that one. Next, we have the Ancient Stegodon. This is a 3-mana 1/5 beast, and you have Battle Cry. You get to choose to gain Taunt, so you get bonus 1 health over your Silverback Patriarch, the power creep, poisonous or +1/+1, so 3 more adapt options here. Basically, you could throw on this Taunt. I mean, it's okay. You can get a 1/5 poisonous. Wasn't there a 5-mana 1/5 poisonous? Although that had Taunt. This, unless you play Bran, you can't get both. So it's not complete power creep, but again, a niche arena pick and not much more than that. Sure, it's a beast. I could play this in Imbue Hunter, but then you'd have to play this in Imbue Hunter and not be embarrassed that you're playing Ancient Stegodon in Imbue Hunter. And what are you going to tell your friends? You know, that know you play Hearthstone and play Ancient Stegodon. You have a really cool friend if they actually care about that. I'll give it that. And yeah, overall, 1 out of 5 in Standard, 1 out of 5 in Wild. And again, fringe arena pick at best, considering the craziness of the arena. Next, we have a pretty crazy aggressive card here that's probably unplayable. The Curious Explorer, a 2 mana 3/5. That's right, you just get a 2 mana 3/5. That's a lot of stats. There is a downside to it. Of Death Rattle, reduce the cost of a minion in your opponent's hand by 2. So you play this and maybe they hit something really good when this dies and they cheat it out, but they got to kill this first. Maybe you could silence it off or whatever. There's some, you know, possibility of this just being a really good aggressive card. But if I've learned anything in Hearthstone, especially the last like 5 or 6 years in particular, stats don't mean a lot without effects unless there are a lot of them, of like the Ultra Gigasword type of variety of a lot of stats. And I don't think a 3/5 is enough. It's 1 more health than a Totem Golem without the overload, but you might be underloading your opponent by 2 in the near future. And I don't think that's probably worth the pain that it's going to lead to. So again, I'm going to give it a 1 out of 5 in Standard and Wild. And this could be a really annoying thing to evolve into or get as a random 2-drop, right? Because that end up might helping your opponent. Or maybe it's the thing that gives you a lethal. You never know. But I just don't think you're playing it in your Hearthstone deck. And next we have the weirdest like tech card, the ramp tech card, the Crystal Tender. And yes, the text box on this is not amazingly clear. Apparently they've gone through multiple iterations. They might update it again. It's a weird card. I will try and explain it as best as I know it. Yes, Crystal Tender, 2 mana 2/2 with tradable, and it reads Battle Cry, gain empty mana crystals until both players have the same mana. So the idea, this is the way I'm going to try and communicate this. I'm at 5 mana. My druid opponent, who is ramped so much, has 20 mana. I play the Crystal Tender. Well, we have 15 mana between each other. I gain 15 empty mana crystals. I'm at 20 mana or whatever, unless it doesn't work with like going over the mana limit with Guff. But you know what I'm saying? Let's say there are 10 mana. Let's just keep it more simple. There are 10, I'm at 5. This gives me 5 empty mana crystals. I catch up to 10, but they're empty. I can't use them until my next turn. But basically it's like a ramp tech card. I get to catch up to whatever my opponent is doing. If you play this while you have more mana than your opponent, it does nothing. It doesn't de-ramp you. It does absolutely nothing. It is purely to help catch up against those pesky ramp decks that aren't really around in Standard right now because Druid has almost no ramp. They literally just have New Heights. I think that's the only ramp card. I think that is actually true. In the Wild, obviously, there's a ton of ramp, and maybe you just mess around with a Druid that played Guff and all sorts of stuff there. Maybe you do that. But overall, it's a pretty niche tech card. It's got tradable on it because it's completely useless. This card is absolutely nothing against somebody that's ramped, unless they've ramped. It's only good against that. So again, probably gonna give this a 1 out of 5 in Standard. I'll give it a 2 in Wild, where Druid has way more ramp, and you just know someone's gonna play it to mess with them, because screw Druid players, by the way. I almost said 10,000 Druid wins, because I like Druid, so screw me, right? Oh no. But yes, that's the first card to get above a 1. How about that? Next, we have the Marshland Thresher, a 3 mana 3/3 beast. After you cast a spell, gain Divine Shield. So this can just have a lot of Divine Shield stuff on it. That's kind of neat, I guess. Weird card, kind of cool flavor and all of that, but what are you doing with it? Well, you play this in Imbue Hunter, you make it 0 and have a billion attack, and then you play it, and then you play a spell, and they can't kill it because it's got Divine Shield or something like that. I have no idea what you're doing with this. I mean, even at like a spell heavy deck, are they playing the Marshland Thresher? And I just don't see it. Unless, are you gaining the Divine Shield? I feel like it's the minions gaining the Divine Shield. Actually, is it even that clear? Regardless of either way it works, I'm assuming it's the minion getting it, because that would make more sense. I still think it's a 1-star card. It's Standard Wild. I don't think these are seeing play. But yes, another maybe arena pick if you see it in the arena. I don't know. The arena's crazy. But yeah, another card I don't think I am playing whatsoever. Next, we have a throwback to one of my favorite cards ever, Scaledhide Kodo, a 6-mana 3/6 beast with destroy, the lowest attack enemy minion, Kindred, the highest attack instead. So similar to like Stampede and Kodo, it would destroy a minion of a certain, I think it was 3 or less attack. And it was really cool back in the day with like Aldor Peacekeeper with that. Cool combo. Imagine 8 mana kill a minion was playable. That was a strategy back in the day. Where are we right now? But yeah, it's actually a decent effect, right? Destroy the lowest attack enemy minion. I mean, if there's only one minion on the board, it'll kill it. Even if it's an Ultra Gigasaur, it'll murder it. It'll kill it. The stats on this minion don't matter. And then yeah, if you played a beast a prior turn, it's like an asphyxiate. Asphyxiate? Oh my god. Is it that the one that kills the highest attack minion? That's pretty cool, right? It's 6 mana though. I see this more of like, I wonder if there'll be like an imbue Kindred Beast Hunter. That could be kind of cool. I wonder if that's, or just a purely, or just any like, it doesn't even have to be imbued, just a Kindred Beast Hunter. I kind of hope so. This might work there. It's 6 mana though. That's why I say imbue. It kind of needs to be cheaper. I don't know. I'll give this a 2 out of 5 in standard and wild. You can even throw this into like a Shutterwalk and like have it just murder things, but you also have like Sylvanas and other cards that can do that. But I'll give it 2 out of 5 in standard and wild. This card is a bit more merit than the rest. Probably not competitive, but hey, I love a good Kodo, so I got to give it. And then lastly, we have a new Tar Taunt minion. I think there was a lot of these in the in Ungoro, like Tar Creeper, right? Which I believe is still in the core set and still not the worst card in the world. I know it's not like ladder good, but I never feel that bad picking an arena. Although again, in the underground arena, I don't know. Regardless, we have the Tar Tyrant in 8 mana. 112 elemental with taunt and lifesteal, so it's got a little bit more going on for it than normal. It has +6 attack during your opponent's turn, so yeah, 1 lifesteal on your turn, 7 attack on theirs, and it's okay, but you're never playing this in your deck. And if anything, it's like a nerf to like Nebula's 1 less good 8-drop to hit, because this is probably something you don't really want to hit over some of the other good stuff. And it's just a cool throwback, but again, and pretty cool artwork. I gotta say, the artwork's pretty rad, but overall, yeah, you guessed it. I'm giving this a 1 out of 5 in standard, a 1 out of 5 in wild. So there we go, the neutral card dump. Kind of maybe some stuff there. Maybe I'm underrating. Let me know in the comments down below. That's it for the card reviews today. There should be some more tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day, and stay salty, my friends.